Hey everyone, what's going on? Joey here, and today we are doing something different. I'm going to show you my favorite top 10 masks from around the world. That's right, before we get started, make sure you subscribe, you turn on notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. Let's get started. So by this point you realize that the Masked Singer or the Mask or Masked Singer and all the different versions of the show, there's so many different versions of the shows out there. There's actually 38 different countries running their version of The Masked Singer, or either canceled, or they're starting off a new season, or they're starting off for the first time. Out of those 38 countries, there are 74 seasons of The Masked Singer. Even at 10 masks per season, which we know is way more than that, that would be 740 of them. So we're just gonna go ahead and look at 10 of my favorites. Now, I don't know if you know this, because I do everything for the US Masked Singer, I watch a lot of the other different versions of this show. It's kind of hard to get some of them, like France's is like ft1.com or .com, but it's like whatever the French version is. And I'll watch an episode that way. Australian's very easy because you can watch it online. Some of the harder ones like New Zealand, hard to check out, same with the Netherlands. But I went ahead and made my list, and it's not too bad. I think I got 9 different countries on here, and so I'm going to share my favorites with you and talk about why I like those costumes. Now, if you like any of those costumes, or maybe there's one that I like that I didn't put on the video, let me know in the comment section. Sometimes I don't get a chance to see every single costume, and so I might be missing one cool one, or one cool one that maybe lights up differently, because there's a lot of cool light up ones, by the way. I don't know if you know that. Anyway, let's get started with the Czech Republic. Here is the Bulldog, and believe you me, I'm not going to go ahead and pronounce these in their real language, because Bulldog, it's like Bulldog, and I don't want to butcher the language. So here is the Bulldog. So for copyright reasons, I can't show too much video, and I can't put too much of the original audio in it. But the first one here, the Bulldog, it's like a golfing one. It's got the cute hat. You can tell he's an overweight golfer. And what makes this costume great is because it's a bulldog. I mean, look at his eyes. It's so cute looking, and I mean, he's wearing normal clothes. Next on my list, we're gonna go over to the Netherlands. This is the Sea Creature. So there's a lot of things to look at her costume. Obviously, she has a conch shell. She's got swimming goggles on, which is, I'm assuming, how she actually sees. There's shells all over her dress. Looks like they're kind of like sewn in a little bit. And that blue just looks really, really nice. Next, we're making our way over to Germany to check out the skeleton and check out that mask. Now, this is a kind of costume that is extremely freaky, but gorgeous at the same time. I mean, it's a skeleton, but look how all the eyes glow. Look how sparkly the skeletons are. They even have a white microphone to match her outfit. It is overall beautiful. Next, we're going to Finland, which its name of the show, I can't pronounce right. I think it's Sumi or Suomi. I apologize, I really can't pronounce it. This is the Haystack. Now, a lot of you guys are going to say, well, that looks sort of like our whatchamacallit, but our whatchamacallit is pretty much all kind of long hair. Well, this is hay. And one reason why I wanted to point out this costume so badly is because if you look on the side of the stage, you see people put their hands up like that, and that's so that he doesn't fall off the stage because he can't see in the costume. Yeah, it looks like Cousin It sort of kind of thing. Anyway, after that, this is the Igar or mouse, and I'm calling this the pirate mouse. You'll see why. And this is what I mean by a pirate. Look at that. It's got the Captain Hook going on. It's got anchors on there. I mean, the hat, I don't know, this is steampunk and pirate at the same time. I mean, I'm a guy who doesn't love pirates. It's got a sword. It's got everything. Look at the tail. The tail looks like it's some kind of anchors, like, shaped together. Now we're in Austria, and this one is quite clever. It's called the Climate Hero. That's right, here you go. There are so many things to look at on the Climate Hero. First of all, that heart beating is actually made into the costume. Everything that's on him is reusable. You see mug, you see hand sanitizer. When you zoom in, you see bubbles. You see, looks like they made the glasses out of reusable things. The helmet looks like a strainer. I mean, they really reused everything in their way. That wand looks like it's a... Is that what they use to go ahead and make pancakes with? A blender of some sort? I mean, everything in this costume is reused, including the plastic bag on the back. Really cool. Now we're in our top 4 favorite masks. These are my top 4, and I did put these ones in order. This one is Australia's Wizard. It's really cool looking. Now, Australia has had a ton of cool costumes, but the Wizard, from its beard to its hat to its cape, everything looks so intricate, and I absolutely love it. Ultimately, I wish that this guy would have won the entire season, but I mean, look at the way his cape works. So beautiful. Now we're going south of the border to Mexico. Here is Zolo. You're probably noticing by now that a lot of costumes around the world have lights in them, and this one, to me, has the most lights on it. I mean, that battery pack for this thing probably weighs a ton. It's gorgeous looking, not just the lights, but also the costume. And the way it moves, it's not even plugged in anything except for the battery pack in the back. It is gorgeous. Now we're to our top 2 favorite masks, and they sort of have the same theme. I think it kind of puts together where I come from. We're in Germany once again. This is the lobster. Now, Germany is the hardest show to watch, just because it's so hard to actually watch it, but I had to find this costume for you guys. It's the lobster. Look at that tail. He took his gloves off at this point, but he's got claws, that hat, that jacket. It is all gorgeous. And I hope that we have a crab on our season sometime in the future. Oh, and sadly, this guy was already revealed, so I won't be seeing him anymore. Now we're on to the last costume, the number 1 that I like out of all the episodes and all the seasons I've watched. We're going to France, and this is, it says shark, but to me it's a mobster shark, and you'll see why. I mean, look at him. He's a gangster. He looks like a Sinatra if he was a shark. He's got the hat on the side, a mustache, he's got the bow tie, he's got that fish as a lapel pin, and the color blue is gorgeous. I wish I was him. So those are all of the costumes that I love. Did I miss any? Are there any that you guys like that I didn't mention? Let me know in the comment section. There is one thing I want to add. At the end of last season of our version of The Masked Singer, we went ahead and suggested the broccoli for a costume, and we got the broccoli this year. This is, long story short, that this is the guy that we suggested and it got on. For this season, I want to suggest one, and I pray that it gets on too. It's the crab. Because if you follow my Wildwood YouTube page, and even videos on here, crabs are a big part of my life, and so I really want a crab costume next season. So when they ask about it, you know, like at the end of the season, and they're like, hey guys, what kind of costumes do we have? Put crab on there. Let's get a crab on next season, season 5 of The Masked Singer. Anyway, thank you for joining me. If you haven't done so yet, please subscribe, turn on notifications, and give this video a thumbs up. I'm Joey. I'll see you later. Bye.